Trading Forex through a red news event. In this extremely short video you'll see how I take just 4 trades and come away with plus 28 pips. Please remember to hit subscribe and you'll get a heads up as and when I post new videos, and if you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade, you'll find details on my website, which is www.uk2asia.com. Okay, let's get straight over to the charts. Just finished the live London trade plan webinar. I'm working with the Price Action Traders Institute members, and I've managed to jump in on one trade. Seen entry criteria on this New Zealand dollar US dollar. Taking it short, I got in at 22. That's the only trade I'm holding at the moment. I'm looking for this further downside movement. Okay, I shall pause, and we've got some red news events coming out at 8:15. Time 6 minutes past 8 here in London at the moment. So in a few minutes time we've got the first red news event at 15 minutes past 8, and then another at 8:30, 30 minutes past 8. So I'll pause for the moment and I'll be back to let you know if I manage to take any other trades. Okay, back with an update. The red news event that took place at 15 minutes past 8 London time, I took 2 trades, one on the Euro US dollar, one on the Euro Japanese yen. Now the thing was with this, there's another red news event following up at 15 minutes after. And for me to hold open trades without any major amount of profit locked in would have been too risky. I didn't really want to have any open trades on the euro pairs when there's a fresh red news event coming into play. So I punched out of those 2 trades. The Euro US dollar, I took 1 pip on that, didn't move much. And the Euro Japanese yen, I took 5 pips on the Euro Japanese yen. So currently up 6 pips, and I'm still holding the Australian dollar US dollar. You can see starting to show a little bit of profit now, starting to pull down. And the New Zealand dollar US dollar still in the red, but just hovering around there, looking for that to pull back down through my entry point and continue down towards this 0.0 where I've got my take profit. Okay, we've got 50 seconds left on this candle. What I think I'll do, I'll hold this running and let this run and actually record as we go into this next news event. And by doing so, yeah, we've only got 34 seconds left. I think if I leave this running, by doing so, you can see if I take any more trades on these euro pairs. This next news event is the German flash SVS PMI. So we're looking to see if that red news event has any effect on the market. If it does, I can get straight in. I can punch straight in on either of these euro pairs and see if we can pull some more pips. Okay, here we go. News has been released. You can see the movement now. Spreads are up a little bit, not too much. It's not too bad. So what you're seeing price doing there now is exactly why I punched out of those trades that I had open. I'd taken the euro long on both those trades, and we've seen it starting to move down here. Sometimes a red news event can come out and you'll just see price actually rocket right the way down, and it can sometimes skip your stop, which is why I go flat before any red news event. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back if there's any change in this price action that we're seeing at the moment. So nothing to be had on this second red news event. You can see there's just prices just hovering around now and not doing a great deal. So still holding, currently up 6 pips on that first red news event, and currently holding the Australian dollar US dollar, looking for that further downside movement, and the New Zealand dollar US dollar still holding this. Price pulled back quite a way there, looking like it was going to hit that price stop that I've got in place, but it's starting to pull back down again. Been back through the entry point where I got in, but looking for it to come back through that, down through this 20 and down towards this 0.0 level. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll be back with an update for you as soon as there's any changes to report. Okay, back with an update. I'm flat the market, punched out of those remaining 2 trades that I had, the New Zealand dollar US dollar and the Australian dollar US dollar. I've run out of time. I've got other things I need to be getting out and doing. So that was the reason I punched out. Market's a little bit slow at the moment. Pound's doing its usual thing of going a little bit crazy. Big moves up, big moves down. I didn't take any trades on the pound at all this morning. So only 4 trades taken today. The Australian dollar US dollar that I took, punched out of that with plus 15 pips. New Zealand dollar US dollar plus 7 pips. Those 2 trades I got in just after finishing the live London trade planning webinar with the PATI members. And then there was the Red News event, the first Red News event that I got in on. So the Euro US dollar took 1 pip and the Euro Japanese yen 5 pips. That was on the Red News event that came out at 15 minutes past 8 this morning, giving me a net total of plus 28 pips. Not spectacular, not fantastic, but a win all the same, and it's profit, which is always good. So that's it. That's all I've got time for today. And please remember to hit subscribe. That way you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos, and you can see how we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute. If you're interested in joining us, you'll find a link on my website, which is www.uktoasia.com. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.